Hey guys, it's DarkArmedMudkip here with a second Dun Network deck profile video. Today is my Gusto Knight teleport deck that I will be making IRL soon. So yeah, the main strategy of the deck is to use these recruiters. Gusto Eagle, when it's destroyed by battle, gets a level 4 lower non-tuner Gusto, so you get the Winder, which then special summons Gusto Tuner, so evil Eagles if you just want to loop between two, or Goldo. And then Goldo, when it's sent for Field's Grave, obviously when you synchro with it, it misses timing, or tribute it for tribute summon. It missed timing, but still, you could it's like if you Dark Hole, you get the effects as well, so of Goldo anyway, and you special summon level 2 of Gusto, so you can either go this to this to this to this to this to this, and just keep going like that, or you can loop between these two, or loop between these two, because this can special summon this as well. So yeah, it's really great. And then you can go into this, helping with Kamui. Kamui isn't TCG out yet. I'm waiting for probably the next Hidden Arsenal set it will be, with the stuff I need to finish this deck and make it actually playable well. It will probably be Hidden Arsenal 6, so yeah. Kamui Hope Gusto flips, push some of the Gusto Tuni, get one of these, start the thing going. Also with this you can get Calm, which will then recycle 2 Gustos to draw a card. So yeah, it's based on the recruiters and then recycling them for effects. And then this is the Gusto Knight version, and it's got teleport. I call it Gusto Knight teleport, and you'll see why. Then we've got the triple Krebens. It's a dark target for Dark Smog and emergency teleport, summon it easily, and telekinetic power well. And then triple junk synchron, bring back a Kamui or a Winder, go into one of the 2 Goldos or an Android, or something else if you have other stuff on the field. Or you can even bring back Krebons and use Krebons to sync with Calm, is what I've done before, into Sphreeze, which is pretty much, well, where's Sphreeze? Sphreeze is pretty much the boss of the deck. And then the double Dark Smog, the dark targets, Krebons and junk synchron normally, as Plague normally gets removed. Plague's just another dark target if you need it, and a good tuner to use level 2 to swarm. That's where double Gachi, because telekinetic power well, which is an extremely broken card, I think. What I've done before, I've actually filled my field with it was like I top decked into a telekinetic power well, and then got double Gachi and I got a Gachi, Sphreeze. No, I top decked into telekinetic power while I had a Calm I had a Calm in hand, so I summoned Calm, went telekinetic power well, and then I got into a Gachi, a Sphreeze, and then had a Winder in attack mode. So it's kind of funny because they would just attack into Winder. They would kind of in a lot, because if they attacked into Winder, they would take the damage because of Sphreeze, and then I would just special summon another. So it was that doing that combo when you pull it off really great. And this is just a great card. You could just special summon loads of level 2 or lower psychics. So as many Kamui, Winders and Krebens have in the graveyard as possible. And it does cost total levels of the monsters times 300, but that is trust me, when you get to play it, it's only 600 per monster, and that's not that much of a cost really. When you compare it to highly played cards like the Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment and that. Then you got double creature swap just for shenanigans when you creature swap Eagle, Goldos or Winder. Well, mainly with these two, and then you attack into them. Because, well, I'm not sure on the ruling on Winder yet, because it says when this card destroys a battle with an opponent's attacking monster. I don't know if it would work if you creature and sent to his graveyard, because I know, because they all active in the graveyard, I think they would work, but that's to be destroyed by an opponent's attacking monster. But as far as I know, if you creature swap and give them that, and then you are attacking with their opponent's monster, so I'm not sure about that. Leave a comment about that below, please, if you know. Emergency teleport it's just great. You can set it on opponent's turn, get Winder for them to attack into and start your shenanigans. You get a Winder or a Kamui to sync with, or a Krebens to sync with as a tuner. It's just a great card. Tuning, I'm only running 1 because 2 clogs up, because I often draw into junk synchron. I often would draw into would have got all my junk synchrons before I've got the second tuning, so there's no, and it only really needs 1 tuning for consistency. And it sends top card of the deck to graveyard, and what I've actually managed to do before is send a Kamui to grave and then sync straight for a Goldos. And then I had a Foolish Burial to send another Gusto to the grave to so I could then shuffle 2 back in and pop a card with Goldos. Foolish, obvious reasons, so you can use the effects that need to recycle. Reborn, Dark or Heavy staples. Triple trap stun because it's only 5 traps count and 3 of them with the trap stuns, so it just basically shuts down enemy traps. And double psychic overload over Avarice because this is mainly for returning the synchros because they're pretty much all psychic, and effects like, where is it? The Goldos, which is one of the main ones you use, it has to return to the main deck. And I'm not sure about others. Yeah, it have to return to the main deck. Just check something else that recycles. I'm not sure what else recycles actually. Oh yeah, Contact with Gusto. Yeah, that doesn't have to go to a main deck, so that's a good card as well. But I have that sided because I haven't found much situations where I need to pop a card where I can't do it with the other stuff I've got. So yeah, I would recommend putting those in if you want, but I personally prefer using the deck without, but they are good keeping the side in case you need them. And then the side is just a load of random junk that can go in the deck. I'm thinking about putting a third Spirit Freeze in. I haven't got the 3 Tengus in because I probably won't put them in when I actually make the deck, just because I don't have Tengus. And then they've got the triple Contact with Gusto that I'm not too sure on. I've got okay, if it'll, okay, kind of bad lag there. Yeah, there you go. I've got double teleport because it can work if you're playing this to summon it out easily, and then you can kill opponent's monster and bring back a level 3 or lower Gusto. You can bring like this to sync for a 7, this to sync for Hyper Psychic Blaster. So yeah, it's great. And then you can use Falco. Basically, you can just get it with a Winder or a Goldo, and then except when it's a Struggle Battle, when it's sent from the field to graveyard, you can special summon a Gusto monster from your deck in face down defensive position. That can be okay, though you can see it would miss timing with Synchro summoning that, so it would have to be when you're Dark Hole or whatever, but still, that's okay, so it's not that great though, but still. And return from the DD is just if you're running triple Dark Simorg, or like if you're against macro, so yeah. And then you've got the extra deck isn't really that perfected. I've got double Eagle, so isn't really testing that well. In fact, I'm gonna, what is it? Where is it? Let me just move. Lag. I'll just move a Tengu into main deck so I can just quickly put one of these inside. Let's put this inside in extra. I'll put this back inside. When it'll do it. Kind of bad lag, but I hate it when it lags. There we go. So yep, just put triple Sphreeze. Just because Sphreeze is a big boss. Yeah, you probably wanna, and you still need to perfect the extra deck, but you don't really go into Eagles that much. You'll probably go into it once or twice in the duel, because you've got Black Rose as well in case you need to nuke, and you've got the Psychic Overload to recycle it as well. And then Sphreeze is just the boss card, as I said. You synchro into it, bring back one of the cards to your hand that you synchroed into it with, and then pretty much, because you'd normally sync into it with, I would like normal summon Calm and then emergency teleport for a Krebons or telekinetic power well or whatever, and then you can. That's one of the reasons you got Calm in there, other than your mini Avarice. And your Sphreeze is. It's just great. Your opponent, you can't be destroyed by battle, and your opponent takes all damage from Gustos. So even if they had something piercing and they attack that, which was face down, they would take the damage. So yeah, and then I've got the Thought Ruler. Got great Psychic Synchro. You can recycle with Overload. Level 8. Great for bringing back life points and negating stuff that targets, such as, I'm trying to think what actually people play that targets anymore, but still, yeah. can't think of anything off the top of my head that people play that targets stuff like, say, like the Gusto mirror match and contact with Gusto, things like that. Basically, I'm trying to think. It's spell or traps only, so it wouldn't be Grapha and that. So I'm not sure. Magical Android is just another 5 to go in with Junk Synchron that helps you gain life points, and it's decent beta for level 5, 2-4. Falcos, it's just a level 4 to go into. It's preferable over Armory Arms. It did boost all your Gustos. It's not till the end phase either, so it's quite good. It's pretty much a 2k, unless the opponent's playing Skill Drain, so awesome, or Veiler or whatever, and then all your Gustos gain 600, so it's 2k, and then your Calm would be a 2-3 and all stuff like that. And then Goldos, I'm running 2 because just shenanigans, recycling the recruiters to kill opponents' monsters, boss monsters. It's just great, and you can get it in one card. You can just top deck one card to instantly get it. Junk Synchron, just great. Triple Sphreeze because, as I've already said several times, boss monster. Double Garchi because 3, 6, 9 level 2s, and 10 level 2s that are easily summoned, 9 that are summoned by telekinetic power wall, and then you can just get another with the Plague Spreader's effect, so you can make Garchi easily. And the funny thing is, when, so like, since its effect when you do, if it's removed when it's removed from play, when it's removed from the field, since detaching isn't counted as removed from the field, it wouldn't be removed from play, so it goes to graveyard to be Gachied again, which is kind of funny. And you can make a great combo with that and Quillbot Hedgehog actually, but no point putting Quillbot in just for that. It could lead to great situations, and I might put. Actually, I'm thinking about Quillbot. Yeah, you can put Quillbot in if you want, but I haven't got it in at the moment. I'll start testing it with Quillbot. Actually, it sounds like a decent-ish idea. So yeah, and then got the Hyper Psychic Blaster. Mainly if you side in this, or just for shenanigans with, I don't know, sink into Goldos and then sink into Hyper Psychic Blaster if you just want to do some piercing and gain life points. Black Rose is just in case you want to nuke. Trish, I'm trying to think how you go into it again. Oh yeah, just Junk Synchron while you've got Calm on the field really, and you can just. And the same way for Hyper Psychic Blaster if you need to, and you could just go Trish. Then Brio is just with Calm and a Career Buns or whatever you feel like doing. Or like even Plague Spreader, so yeah, and Sphreeze as well. And then the Garchi is just broken. Anyway, so yeah, that's the deck profile, so see you guys later.